Hello, my name's Nigel Smith. I'm Managing Director of Heatingsave, and Heatingsave is a building energy management system designed very much to cut your heating bills during this energy crisis. So, if you want to know more about what Heatingsave does, and I would point out Heatingsave is government approved, it's on the government's energy technology list, it's also approved by the Energy Savings Trust, so you're not just taking my word for it, it is approved, it's a good product and it works, and it's made and invented in Britain, so lots and lots of plus points. That's the reason why you need to look at Heatingsave in this energy crisis to cut your energy bills. And if you click on the link below or log on to www.heatingsave.co.uk, you'll see more videos where I'm explaining what you can do and also what you can do to cut the energy bills within your commercial buildings. Now, I'm mainly talking about commercial buildings here because they're normally larger ones and they waste more energy, but also I'm talking about big houses. So you've got a big house and you're worried about your heating costs right now, Heatingsave is probably the product for you. So today I'm going to talk to you about room booking within Heatingsave, the room booking module. And I hear you say, oh, room booking, what's that got to do with Heatingsave and saving energy? It's got a lot to do with it. Let me explain. So if you take a building, and here I really mean commercial buildings, the rooms within that commercial building are quite often variably used. So you might have meeting rooms, but if you take something like a community centre, you might have a village hall with different sorts of rooms. Some are used some of the time, some of them not used all the time. And when they're not in use, you don't want to be heating them or cooling them, because if you do, you're wasting energy, because the energy will disappear through the ceiling, through the windows, through the floor. So how does it work within Heatingsave? Well, what you do is you make bookings via the room booking system, but you also state the temperature that you require that room to be at that time. And again, I hear you say, well, why would you do that? I just want 20 degrees all the time. No. So if you take, for instance, something like a community centre or a village hall, you might say, well, I've got the Pilates class. So the Pilates class will want it at, say, 18 degrees because they don't want to be too hot. So you don't overheat it for them, but also you're saving energy for yourself. Then you might have the mums and toddlers group, say at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they want to be at 21 degrees, and then once a month you've got the old folks theatre evening, 24 degrees for them, keep them nice and warm. And what Heatingsave does, it takes all these bookings that you book dynamically via your website and things like this, and it puts those together just on midnight each night to calculate automatically going forwards the most energy efficient heating patterns and setup that you could possibly have to save you energy. And the proof of the pudding here is somewhere like, say, King's Langley Hall in Wiltshire. We put Heatingsave with the room booking system in there. It was one of the first ones to go in. And we cut their heating bill by 33%. And that was mainly because of the room booking system feeding these temperatures and this activity going forwards into the Heatingsave system. Because what we're doing in Heatingsave is we are matching together the usage, if you like. Imagine this is the usage and this is the heating or the cooling, and we're matching them together to make things as energy efficient as possible. So let's have a look at some of the details, the screens that you as a user would get, you as somebody who is booking or making a booking via the room booking system, and what the people who control the facilities you've got, what they would see on their screens. So the first one we've got here is the sort of information that a user would see when they log in to make a booking. Now the beauty of Heatingsave is it's web-based, and we have designed this so that this can sit inside your existing web system. So if you've got, say, a community centre and you've got a whole loads of web pages all over the place, etc., this will slot in and it'll be seamless. So the user won't actually realise that they're using Heatingsave here, because it will be logoed up to suit your particular needs. So the first screen here shows the sorts of things that the user who's making the booking would see, because they can also book things like refreshments and other sorts of facilities, etc., when they make the booking, as you'd expect in any other sort of booking system. And then you, as the controller of the centre, would see this, and this here shows you for each day the different types of rooms that you've got and the different sorts of bookings you're making at different sorts of temperatures. And that's the crucial thing about Heatingsave. You're booking the temperature at the same time as you book that room. And then you, as the administrator, get an overview here of the people who are booking. And also, most importantly, down this side here, you get the temperatures at which they have booked those particular rooms. So different rooms, different temperatures if you so wish. And then there's an overview for each particular booking, so that you can make sure that people are paying, if they're paying on upfront or paying historically, they're going to get billed. All of that is managed by Heatingsave, so it's a financial system as well. And then the user gets this, which is the email, which confirms what they've booked, what they're going to get, how much they've paid for it. So all of this takes place inside the computer system, if you like. But then the data and the information gets sent down to this thing over here, which is the Heatingsave controller. And the Heatingsave controller, that's the brains, which is clever enough to turn pumps, valves, boilers on at the right sort of time, using the least amount of energy, so that you meet the requirements of those bookings and spend that amount of energy and no more.